Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to DigiDaily. So I got some good news and I got some bad news. Good news, I went ahead and bought some more batteries. I'm actually running on a CR2032s. I actually think I might be completely out, which ain't good because usually the batteries that come with the X's have been notoriously bad. They ran out pretty quickly. My X1 lasted me like a month, which isn't terrible. It's not bad, but it should last a bit longer. The X2, however, mine actually didn't die as quickly as other people. Like other people, some people, like the second or third day they had it, it died. I didn't have that issue, thank God. But you know, I'm running out of batteries. I have so many devices that run or need that battery to work. So, I'm sorry, I'm looking at Phil here. That water's looking a little dirty. Might want to clean you. Uh-oh. Still got that brown spot too. But the rest of them looks pretty good. I think he could be a bit greener, if you ask me. But anyway, yeah. I got some more batteries. The version 3 has not been shipped to my middleman just yet, but should be going there soon. I did get the buyer protection, so if anything happens, I will get my money back. But I hope nothing bad happens. I'd like to get my device because I'm seeing other people list this, like the version 3, the other color, which is I think a purple or an orange. I think purple, orange, and green are the colors for the version 3, and they are selling for way more than I'm comfortable buying, like $60, and that's not including, you know, it getting shipped to my middleman and then from my middleman to me, which is an extra probably 10 or 12 bucks, give or take sometimes. So that'd be $70, which isn't terrible considering the you know, the price gouging that takes place on eBay, but it's still just too much, like too much for an older device like that. Not gonna really be doing that. But the bad news is I did not win that Uniqlo Mini, and I'm really bummed out about that, to be honest. I really want one just because it's such a cool, kind of weird piece of Digimon history, and it's kind of cool, you know? They all have this really cool sense of style. All of them are really cool, which I think is why they sell for so much. Not only the fact that they're Uniqlo, but they just look cooler. So the thing that I was gonna say with the minis is the fact that the reason why they made a partnership with Uniqlo is because the mini was the 10th anniversary device, and they wanted to make a device for people that were, you know, older now. You know, if they were 10 years old when the show first came out, they're about 20, you know, 25. They're in the workforce now, so they wanted it to look kind of like a fashion statement. So they wanted it to look kind of small and cute, and they used a lot of older women and older men to advertise the device because they wanted it to appeal for that market. And the reason why they teamed up with Uniqlo is because they wanted to kind of further tap into that older market that are buying kind of like somewhat high-end clothes, and also who are older and maybe fans of Digimon. So that's actually why the Uniqlo Digimon minis exist, at least from what I have read. And that's from like Tamers Union, I believe, or no, DigimonWorld.com, and they're usually right with a lot of their documentation. So it's a shame that I won't be getting it, but I'm still gonna plan on getting another mini. But I think the Uniqlo mini, trying to find a steal, you know, good price on them, I think that's gonna be my new white whale for a while, especially on from Japan. You know, if I can find it for another good price, you know. I only got outbid, like my highest bid I think was like 20 bucks. I got outbid by like literally like $5, which is like really annoying. It's like crap. I should have just dropped like, you know, a little bit more money in there. I should have kept a better eye on the pricing, because, you know, the time differential, it was like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock here, and it was gonna end in like 4 hours, and I'm like, I'm tired. 4 hours from now is 8 o'clock. I should go to bed. And woke up with the bad news, so that sucks. But I mean, hey, live and learn. You win some, you lose some. I'm probably gonna definitely end up getting a version 1, 2, just because I'd like to show it off. And it also has Omegamon on it, so why not? Why not another device with Omegamon on it? Speaking of another device with Omegamon on it, We don't have him yet here. We have Metal Greymon, and I think, yeah, we got all effort. So let's just go into this, do some battles, and call it a night. Because that's kind of it. Don't really have much to talk about. My Digimon. Why does it look like that on screen? I feel like it looks a little weird on screen right now. But yeah, my Digimon V3s, the X V3s, are not in yet. Coming in Monday, but like I said yesterday, Humulus got his, has unboxed his. Kakujo's also got his. Well, only one, but I think I did say that already. But it was, you know, I'm watching them play with it, and it's like, ooh, I can't wait to get it. I finally beat Breath of the Wild today. It was really good. I really liked it. Got the last, because I wanted to do, I was not interested in 100%ing the game at all. I'm usually not interested in doing that for any game. So what I wanted to do is I just wanted to do this, the Captured Memories main quest before beating Ganon, and I'm happy I did, because it apparently it adds an extra scene at the end. I'd never seen the ending, so I don't know what scene it added. I'm guessing it's the scene at the end with Zelda and Link, but I really wanted to do it because it gives you the champion tunic, and it also just tells you a bit more of the story. I didn't know about the story 100%, you know, so it was really fun to kind of watch that all unfold. And I think it made the ending a lot more sweeter and nice. I was surprised by how easy Ganon was. Then again, I had like everything at that point, and because I did all the 4 beasts, they weaken him. So it really wasn't that hard. I was surprised. I thought it was going to be really difficult, but turns out it was not. I over-prepared for that fight, which was funny. I mean, Ganon usually isn't like super duper hard, but I mean, this one was, they pretty much gave me the win. But then again, I mean, I don't know, I think if you're not that skilled, like if you still haven't like mastered like parrying things with your shield, I can see the fight being a lot harder. But even if you're not that good at that, I feel like it wasn't that bad. But yeah, that was fun, finished that, and then I finally started Digimon Cyber Sleuth. I started with the first game. I did not know that they both take place at the same time. I never knew that. I obviously started with the first game because I'm always one that's a stickler for, you know, I always play games in release order, no matter what, you know, that's just how I am. I always feel like, even when something is released out of order, you should always watch it in order of release, because most of the time things will reference things and you won't get it. Like, it's like playing Metal Gear Solid out of order. There are things that like 3 would reference from 1 that you wouldn't really get necessarily. I just feel like it's wrong to do that, so I always, you know, play in order. So finally started playing it, not very far in. I just got my starter, which of course, you guys leave a, you know, I'll let you guys play a little game. Leave a comment and guess who I picked for my starter. It's probably not going to be too hard to guess, but you guys go ahead and guess who my starter is. But I did that, picked my starter, started up the game, and I'm having fun with it. I am. Not very far into it, but I already like the style it's going for. I like the fact that the internet looks a lot like the way the internet looks like an R game. I think that's super cool. I always wanted to play a game that looks like that, and I'm always happy when they reference that art style. And that's kind of it. Me and my younger brother Felix, we were playing, we beat Persona 3 a couple years ago now, but we never beat the answer, and we always wanted to. Oh, I lost. And we started playing it, and we didn't really realize why people didn't like it. We're like, oh, it's kind of, you know, it's not really that bad. I don't know why people don't like it. We got tired of playing through it because it's just such a grind. It's getting really annoying. So we decided to say screw it and just watch the cutscenes. And boy, am I happy we did not spend the time trying to beat that part of the game, because I think the answer is horrible. I understand why so many people hate it now. I understand why everyone always talks about how people act out of character and whatnot. Yeah, it was not good. I don't think I've ever had more of a distaste and anger at something. It was just so unnecessary. Every character feels like they're learning the same damn thing they all learned in the base game, so it felt extremely unnecessary. Yeah, just not good. Not good at all. And then we watched Ralph Breaks the Internet, because we never watched it and we heard it was bad, so we were just like, let's watch this too. And that also was not good. Had some, the part with the Disney princesses was amazing. I think the whole movie should have just been that. But yeah, also not good. Also not good. And that was my day. That's pretty much all I've been doing. I just really been just kind of chilling out and just playing games, and that's really it. My state is now practically more or less on lockdown. My governor's ordered to stay at home, which I've already been doing. It sucks because I really want to see my girlfriend, but it's just too much of a risk. I can't risk catching it and spreading it, or just catching it myself. It could really affect me bad. I have asthma. It's not super duper severe, but it is something I have. And given the fact that this is a respiratory disease, or a respiratory virus, not really the best thing I could be catching right now. It's a little dangerous. So I've really been just like staying home. But the thing is, it hasn't really been affecting me because I'm kind of a homebody. Or at least I used to be I was really a homebody, especially back in the day. I barely got out. Excuse me, I barely got out. So, like, this is like just like an extended vacation. I'm still getting paid for my job, thank God. I know a lot of people are losing their jobs and getting furloughed and laid off, and I feel horrible for those people. I really do. And I hope that everyone who's kind of dealing with that right now, I hope things work out for them. I know in New Jersey, which is where I live specifically, I know there are people who are the governor said he's trying to make it so renters will kind of forego rent for the next couple months, but I know a couple other places aren't doing that around the world, which really sucks. So I hope that I hope everyone makes it out of this okay, because even the people who aren't sick at all are experiencing some really bad side effects of this whole thing, and it sucks. It really does. But as long as we all follow the rules and make sure that we properly social distance, the rate of infected will drop, and once they recover, then we're kind of in the clear and we can kind of go back to normal. And I really hope we can sooner than later, because a lot of people really are not following the rules of social distancing. It's becoming frustrating. I'm pretty sure it's frustrating for everyone. I'm sorry I'm talking about it. I really don't want to every day. I don't think I have every day, but it is just something that's happening. So yeah. But yeah, Digimon's great. Digimon's good. I really wish I was getting that Uniqlo one. It was the black one. If you guys know how the minis look, it was the black mini. I forgot what the color the buttons are, but it's black and the screen is camo. And I was like, man, that looks so sick. It's such a cool, like, hang that on my belt. It just looks kind of cool. I was like, oh, what's that? Yeah. But alas, it was not in the cards. That one was not for me. It was not destined for me. I'm destined for, and I can't get too greedy either, because I mean, like, the price that I got that V3 was like almost criminal. If it really is in the box, sealed, new, and I only bought it for like $30, like, that is a steal. That device I've seen go for, just loose with a scratched up screen and no keychain, I've seen that go for like hundreds of dollars, honestly. And people will buy it, And that's the worst part about collecting V-Pets, is always, when you want certain devices, it starts to get pretty pricey. But if you scour the internet enough and you know where to go and you know your channels, you can find some good prices and some good deals. Japan, you want, while their prices are fair, they're still pretty expensive, all things considered. But I do trust them. I whenever I bought anything from them, they always got it to me, and they got it to me in a timely manner, and they've got it to me in one piece, and it has never been an illegitimate device. You know, that's always something you gotta worry about too when you're buying stuff, especially on eBay, especially if it's loose. You really don't know if it's legitimate or not. It could be a bootleg, you never know, and that's always the scariest part about getting on eBay. I remember this device, I was like scared. I was like, oh my god, is this like a bootleg? Like, did they like screw me over? Because I pre-ordered it from like some random eBay seller. I didn't know about Japan Yuan or, you know, any of that stuff. I didn't know anything about buying that kind of stuff, so I just kind of like said whatever and just kind of bought whatever I saw, and I saw one on eBay, and it was for a fair price. It was like, I paid $40 for this, actually, I think. Maybe it was around $60, I don't remember, but I feel like I remember it not being a lot. And so, you know, I did that, and I paid for it, and, you know, turned out pretty good. It was legitimate, thank God. So, it's always a silver lining. But yeah, ever since then, I've always used Japan Yuan. Ever since the gold version 2 back there, or the Wave 2 version 20th, ever since that one, everything else practically has been bought by Japan Yuan. Japan Yuan version 20th, Pendulum 20th, Japan Yuan, X1 Japan Yuan, X2 Japan Yuan, and the X3 also Japan Yuan. Not sponsored by them. I want to be one day, hopefully. They never answer my emails. But I just trust them, just like I trust From Japan. I'm not sponsored by From Japan either, but that's another company that I use and I trust. They've got me things. You know, I got my D-Arc Ultimate from Japan. Oh, right here. This I got. You know, it was you know, I didn't get it directly from them, but they, you know, they middlemaned it to me, and it got here in one piece. I did get it loose, but that's just like how I bought it. And they said there's light scratches on it, but honestly, like, it's negligible. There's like, I think, yeah, there's one like right here. You can barely see it because the way the camera is. I can't, like, you can barely see it. It's like there's a scratch there. It's like really not that bad. Like when you get something from eBay and it says lightly scratched, that usually means it's got quite a lot of scratches. But when you get something on like Yahoo Japan and it says it's slightly scratched, it really is like slightly scratched. You know, so they got that to me. They also got me my Star Carrier, which is the last piece that I needed for my Mega Man collection. There it is, the Mega Man edition, the Rockman special edition version of it. So, you know, like I said, I trust them. They give me my stuff. They give me it on, I mean, once they get it in their facility and it sends to me, it doesn't take too long. And it's always up to the seller sending it to the facility. That's what takes the longest time, sometimes. But yeah, I trust them. So, and I believe actually Humulus got his X3s and his art book from Japan, which is the funniest thing. So yeah, I'm gonna go now. Sorry for the rambling episode. I hope you guys are well. Stay safe. Don't go too stir crazy. You know, find something to do. Find a new hobby. And just take care of yourself. Be safe. Wash your hands. Drink a lot of fluids. Cover your mouth when you cough. And please, for the love of God, follow the social distancing rules so that we can all get through this together, and we can all, you know, get back to normal as soon as possible. I love you guys. Peace.